For this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all a plan on how I plan to save $10,000. Also to encourage you all that this is possible, how you can make money without having to work. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Before I get started, I want to say Happy New Year to all of you. A great virtual hug from me to you all. I hope that this new year is filled with many blessings for you all. Health, all good wishes and blessings for all of you. For all of you that are new, hello, my name is Delia. On my channel, you're going to find all cash stuffing videos. I do monthly budgets, cash stuffing. I also do DIYs of all the things that I've been working on in order to make my budgeting easier. I am on a journey to being debt free, and I always pray to God that someday in the near future that my prayers will be answered. I can't believe it's going to be a year since I started this channel. Thank you so much to that have subscribed since the beginning, and to all the new subscribers, thank you as well. For this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all a plan on how I plan to save $10,000 for this coming new year. And I want to share with you all my plan on how I plan to do this. Also to encourage you all that this is possible and that you can do this as well. I know that $10,000 seems like a lot of money. For me, it was like impossible for me to save this much money. I've been on this budgeting journey for almost 3 years now. I was able to save money once I got into a budget and I started going tight in some of the areas. I mean, not spending as much. I was able to see that it is possible to save money. This past year, I was able to save money and I was able to pay off some debt. Obviously, I do still have some debt, and that's why I'm on this journey to being debt free. So this is my plan for the year of 2023. The first thing you have to do in order to save money, first you have to create a budget. Well, what is a budget, or how do I create one? I went online, I printed the month of January. So here it is. This is going to be my budget overview. I'm going to go ahead and write the days. This is going to be a quick example because I want to make these numbers easy for you to understand. Friends, I am back. I filled out the days of the month. I also did a sample scenario. So this person, let's say her name is Sally. She has rent to pay on the 1st, and she also has her car payment on the 1st. So in order to make this budget work, you always have to budget before your bills are due. For example, if she gets paid on the 7th, I know I put Saturday because I thought this was Friday. For some reason, this calendar is printed differently. Let's just pretend she gets paid on the 7th. So she would have to budget before this paycheck. She would have to budget for her rent and for her car payment the week before. So the last paycheck of the month of December, I think it was December 23rd, she would have to have that money saved up in order for her to pay her rent and her car. The money that she gets paid on January 7th, this is what she's going to use to pay for her food and for her utilities. She can also budget on the 21st, whatever works for her, whatever works for you. Your budget that you do at home is going to be unique, personalized to your bills, to your income, and to your pay cycle. Let's say her income is $900 bi-weekly, so she gets paid $1,800 a month. After her bills are paid, her rent, her car, her food, and her utilities, so I wrote it down here. She gets paid $1,800 a month. Her rent is $500. Subtract that. It's $1,300. Subtract her car payment. Subtract her food and subtract her utilities. She ends up having $800 left. And I forgot to put gas and obviously other things, her cell phone bill. Let's just say she has $800 left. She possibly has other bills to pay, but let's just make this as simple as we can. That way we're able to understand how you at home could save $10,000 and how I plan to save $10,000. I think I'm starting at a great time to share with you all how you can save $10,000 at home. We start on our calculator. We're going to start off with $10,000. We're going to divide that by 52 weeks. 1 year has 52 weeks. So what we're going to do is we're going to take $10,000 and we're going to divide that by 52. We get $192, which means we would have to save $192.30 each week. If you're doing it bi-weekly, $192.30. If you're saving bi-weekly, that would be $384.61. That would be $384.61. Let's round that up to $385. According to Sally's budget, that's doable. She can save $192 each week, and she can also save $385 bi-weekly. She could even save for the whole month $770 is what she would have to save a month. So the $800 that she has left over, she would have to save $770 each month. Friends, I hope that you are still here, that I haven't lost you yet. I hope that you're still watching this video, because I'm going to share with you all in this video how to save money, how you can make money without having to work, okay? Without having to put in the extra hours. Obviously, that's going to be an option, but stick around, because I'm going to share all the tips and everything that I did to save money in this past year. So I'm going to start off with how to save $10,000. Now I'm going to do it a different way, because the 52 weeks, sometimes it can be a little bit confusing. There are 52 weeks in a year. The pay cycle is different to all of you. So I'm just going to make this as simple as I can, as I did right now with Sally's budget, with Sally's income, with the example that I shared with you all. I try to make it really simple. Even with my budget, I always round the numbers to the nearest 100. So I'm going to start off with $10,000 divided by 12 months, because there's 12 months in a year. The amount is $833.33. I like to round. I always round, as I am said, with my budget. So that would be $834. This is the amount we would have to save each month. I know it sounds like a lot. Don't think about it that way. Now I'm going to divide this by 4 weeks. That would be $208.50 each week. Does this number look doable? Is this something you can do? Don't put yourself down. I know you can do it. I know it's possible for all of us to do. I'm going to share with you also my plan on how I plan to save this money and what I plan to do with the $10,000. After you budgeted your income, let's say you don't have as much money left over, because I know times are hard. I know we all have a whole bunch of bills. I mean, I do. With my husband's income, we were barely making ends meet. I got a job after being a stay-at-home mom for 7 years. I really want to get out of this debt. We are trying as a couple to make this work. So you're going to create your budget, right? If you don't have as much money left over, this is what you're going to do. This is my advice to you. And I know I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm just sharing with you all what's worked for me. If you have any subscriptions, I'm sorry, but you have to let those go. If you have Hulu, you have Netflix, you have a car wash that you pay each month, you have to let that go. You have to view your wants versus your needs. If this is not a necessity, you don't need coffee. I'm sorry. I know you love coffee. I know you probably like getting your Starbucks every morning. You have to let it go for this coming 2023. If you get your nails done, I'm sorry, you have to try and do it at home. You have to try and make your coffee at home. I'm just trying to help you out, friends. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your money. It's your money. But if you really want to save money, you have to let some things go. You like getting your hair done. You like getting your haircuts. I'm sorry, you have to try and save as much money as you can. So $208.50. This is one more thing that you can do. If you spend a lot of money on electricity, you have to try and cut down on your bills. If you like to shower twice a day, I don't know, whatever it is, cut down on your water bill, cut down on your electric bill. We have to try and go frugal, friends. We have to try our best if we want to save money, if we want to get out of debt. This is what's working for me. This is what I'm doing. We are very blessed that I was able to get a job. So with my husband's paycheck, we pay all the bills. And with my paycheck, I'm saving all of that money to pay off our debt. So this is my plan on how I plan to save the $10,000. So I get paid, and I'm telling you real numbers now, I get paid $911 bi-weekly. That's $1,822 a month. So can I make this happen? Of course I'm going to make this happen. I don't want to doubt myself. I want to think positive. And something that I did, because we were going through a tough time. My husband was a breadwinner. He was paying all the bills. Our debt was growing. So what I did is we cut back on subscriptions. I started selling things. So this is what you're going to do. If you think you can't come up with $208.50 a week, this is what you're going to do. You're going to start selling things. You're going to sell things you no longer need in your home. You have 10 pairs of shoes, you need to sell them. You have 10 purses, you have to let them go. You have to sell. I've been selling on OfferUp. These are free websites that you can go to. I'm not affiliated with any company that I'm going to mention today. I started selling on OfferUp. I started making some sales there. I started selling on Mercari. And I will share with you all real numbers, how much I made in Mercari. I also started selling on Etsy. And I know I didn't make a lot, but that sure helped me. Okay, let's just say that you're like, no, I cannot make this much money. I already shared with you all so many ways on how you can make this money, selling things you have around the house, selling your kids' toys that they no longer use, that they no longer need, cutting back on subscriptions, cutting back on eating out, on coffee, working overtime. If you want to make this possible, I know you can. Working overtime, put in those extra hours. Let's say they don't offer overtime, then you can get an extra job. I know it's going to be hard, but for this new year, I really want to encourage you all that everything that you really want for this coming new year will be possible, and it's up to you to make that change. Real numbers here. As I said, right now I get paid bi-weekly $911, monthly $1,822. We have a couple months left in the school year. I work as a kindergarten teacher. January, February, March, April, May. That's 5 months. So my total income would be $9,110. Is this going to be possible, $10,000? Of course it's going to be possible. And you know why? Because I'm going to make it possible. I'm going to start selling so many things that I have. As I mentioned, I have an extra camera. I'm going to sell that on Mercari. I'm going to start selling things. I'm $890 short. I'm going to sell that camera. I'm going to start selling things. I don't want to rely on YouTube income because I got paid, I think it was like 1 month or 2. I didn't share that video with you all because all that income went to debt. That's when I was working a lot and I didn't have time to record videos. I didn't get a paycheck for November. I didn't get a paycheck for December. I really don't know if I'm going to be getting a paycheck for January since I stopped filming videos. I really wanted to share this video with you all to encourage you to, this is possible, friends. Prayers for a great year for you all. Many blessings, happy budgeting, and I hope it goes well for all of you. A question that you all may have once you've done your budget and that you know that you're going to have money extra to be setting aside each paycheck, you're going to set yourself into a savings challenge. What you can do is you can buy some envelopes. I bought these from Walmart. You're going to put a number on each envelope and you're going to start saving that amount that it's on the envelope. There are many ways that you can do this savings challenge. That's just one of the options, but I know $10,000 is a lot of money. So once you get to a higher amount, you're going to want to go to your bank. And what I did is I went to my bank and I asked them if I can open like a separate savings account. That way each paycheck I'm going to deposit some of my earnings to this separate savings account. I also asked if there was going to be any fees to opening up a new savings account, and they said that there wasn't. So make sure you check with your bank. That's just one of the options that you can do. Also, here's another option. I made myself some envelopes. This is the 100 envelope challenge. I'm going to be totally honest with you. For the year of 2022, I think I only used it like once or twice. After that, I stopped doing this because I was more focused on saving money, but the extra money that I had, I was applying it towards paying off my debt. I made these pretty cute envelopes, and I have a video on my channel on how I made these. I have this little tracker here. Like, for example, 1, you're going to put $1 in the first envelope. 2, you're going to put $2. I think I put like $50 one time in one of the envelopes, but then I stopped doing it. This is just one of the options of something that you can do. One more thing, I don't know if I mentioned, but what I plan to do with the money that I'm saving is I plan on paying off our debt that we have. Thank you so much for watching this video. May God bless each and every one of you all. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That really helps my channel and my videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.